Are you serious? Are you serious? Huge news. President Trump back on with the Singapore summit. It never was off, folks. Trump's been working this guy the whole way. And now, officially, the June 12th summit is back on. Guess who showed up today at the White House? Kim Jong-chol. That's right. Kim Jong-chol. He's the one of the top officials of North Korea. Kim Jong-un sent him to Washington with a handwritten letter to hand the President of the United States. And the President says, we're back. We're back on. We've been on the whole time. He only canceled it one day. That one day was enough. What happened with that one-day cancellation? Kim Jong-un come crawling back to the table. They're broke, guys. They're busted. They're crawling to the table. I've seen this type of negotiation before, back in the days when I used to work in business. I've seen great negotiators do this. Walk away from the table. Leave people twisted in the wind. They come crawling back. They got to have the deal. The compromising begins. It's the deal. It's the art of the deal. Well, let me just tell you what's going on. Ending weeks of uncertainty. President Donald Trump announced today that his historic summit with North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un is back on for June. Sounds like we're not going to be doing any boom, boom, boom. And it's June 12th, Singapore summit. Trump made the announcement just a week after he canceled the summit after an hour-long meeting today with a top North Korean official who delivered a letter from North Korea's leader, Kim Jong-un. Now we're going to deal, Trump said. Trump told reporters moments after the meeting ended. He also said it was likely that more than one meeting would be necessary, and you can expect that. It's a process. He concluded, I think you're going to have a very positive result in the end. We will see. Well, we will see. Trump told reporters he hadn't read the letter yet. I doubt that, seriously. But anyway, that's what he said. Then he smiled. I may be in for a big surprise, folks. He knows exactly what's in the letter. Now, plans for the high-stakes sit-down have been on. And there was a cast of doubt. That's only by the media. The media is the only ones that have been doubting and pouting. When are they going to start shouting? That Kim Jong-un is coming to the table. I mean, they hate Trump so bad. They would rather have a nuclear live Kim Jong-un than have eliminating a major threat to the world. This is how bad the media hates Trump. They hate this guy. It don't matter what he does. He could have invented sliced bread. I mean, it wouldn't matter. Anyway, I mean, he could end. Let's say this: he could end a nuclear threat to the world. They will still hate him. Oh, that's what he's doing. I'm sorry. Anyway, Trump's announcement. Are you serious? Trump's announcement comes after top North Korean official Kim Jong-chol visited the White House today to deliver this letter. Okay, isn't there a song like that? He came there to deliver a letter. No, that's a different song, I think. Trump had withdrawn from the summit on May 24th with a strongly worded letter of his own, citing tremendous anger and open hostility by North Korea, but also urged Kim Jong-un to call him. By the next day, he was signaling the event could be back on for a meeting after all. And Kim Jong-chol was greeted at the White House by Chief of Staff John Kelly, then whisked into the Oval Office immediately. He is the most senior North Korean to visit the White House in 18 years. A highly symbolic sign of the easing tensions after fears of war had escalated amid North Korean nuclear and missile tests last year. Questions remain about what could the deal be. Look, folks, North Korea is not going to give away all their nukes. Ain't no way. But as long as they disarm, no more testing, allow inspections, and as long as we have enough, we're involved enough that if they ever even pulled a nuke out to start to look at it, we know about it. It isn't going to matter, okay? We got them right where we want them. As long as they can't launch. As long as they can't launch them, it doesn't matter. He can have a few. Just can't launch them. As long as we're there watching, he won't. And that's where it's coming down. Got to let the guy he's got to have a few nukes to feel better. You know that's going to be the deal, okay? I don't know if the media understand that. These knuckleheads in the mainstream fake news media, these guys are so clueless. I mean, all they can do is name call. All they can do is, just say all kinds of horrific things. They're nasty. They're nasty. Anyway, Kim Jong-choi left his hotel in New York City this morning for the trip to Washington, D.C. in a convoy of SUVs, including Mike Pompeo, the former CIA chief, who has traveled to North Korea and met with Kim Jong-un twice in the past 2 months, said he believed the country's leaders are contemplating a path forward where they can make a strategic shift, one that their country has not been prepared to make before. Yet he also said at a news conference that difficult work still remains, including hurdles that may appear to be insurmountable at the negotiation progress on the U.S. demand for North Korea's complete, verifiable, irreversible denuclearization. Well, that's what's coming. Let him keep a few nukes, but he can't shoot them. And we'll make sure he can't. And we get China involved, of course, and Japan and the South Koreans. And everybody's got to help pay for this. I mean, Kim Jong-un is broke. So watch this. The Americans, the Chinese, the Japanese, the South Koreans, and maybe even Vietnam and the Philippines even might pitch in a few dollars to help make this pain a little easier. We're not paying for the whole thing. Although, by the way, I want you to know something. We've been paying these guys during Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, and Barack Obama's time in office. And what did we get for it? Nothing. Now we're going to pay less and get way more. And that's how it should work. Keep these guys from having the ability to fire nukes in the air. North Korea's flurry of diplomatic following activity has increased its nuclear weapons and missile tests back in 2017. He was rattling all the cages, but it didn't work. Trump didn't take the bait. That's why he's at the table now, and now that's why a deal is going to be done. I'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy. And will Trump get the Nobel Peace Prize for fixing this problem? No. The left-wing liberals that rule that organization will never, ever, 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 ever in a million years, ever give that man a Nobel Peace Prize. No. Al Gore, yes. Barack Obama, yes. I'm serious. Just don't even worry about that. It don't matter.